Subliminal TV.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Subliminal TV, and today I'm going to show you my self-renovated RV. Let's go check it out. So, long awaited, or shall I say just something I've been saying I was going to do. Maybe nobody's waiting on it, who knows? But I've been saying for the longest time I'm going to do this video for this RV that I have been renovating forever. I've uploaded a few pictures, videos, but I've never really done the official video. So that's what I want to do today. I'm going to walk you around it, show it to you, tell you why I chose to get this RV, and anybody out there who's into RVs, I hope you enjoy it. So I bought this RV around 2018, and I've always wanted to do this cross-country road trip, specifically in an RV, stop at all the national state parks, do as many states as I possibly can. I've done a cross-country in the car, but it's not like this RV is gonna be. Since I've had it, I haven't done any long trips at all. I bought it in Tennessee, drove it from there. I've been back to Tennessee once. I've been to Blue Ridge in Georgia, a couple of local parks and lakes around Georgia. I've done that, and I've enjoyed those stops, but it's nothing like going across the country, which is what I want to do. So that was the main purpose that I did it for. I'm working on it, and I'm gonna film that whole thing, so stay tuned for that. I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna go yet. I don't want to tell a date or anything. You guys just gonna see it pop up on the channel. Hey, he's going across the country. I'll give an update about when I know it's gonna be happening. Likely, I was trying to shoot for this summer. It could possibly happen this summer. If not, for sure next summer. So just know that that's coming. I can't give anybody any advice on what it would be like to just live full time or travel all across the country, because I haven't done it. It's what I'm aspiring to do, it's what I want to do. But I can say this, I enjoy just owning an RV. Since I've just owned it, experienced the few trips that I have experienced, but then just owning an RV, having the solar, just being able to be off the grid whenever I want to. It's something about it that a sense of freedom. I think it's just a sense of freedom. I recommend everybody at least try it at least once, even if you get a small van. So many things in this RV, you'll maybe hear me say, hey, that's one of my favorite things, or this is my favorite thing. And that's because I did put a lot of time in this RV, and several things has become my favorite. I'll give you an example. This butcher block countertop right here. I was trying to figure out for the longest time if I was gonna do a granite or what type of countertop, or white marble, even though I wouldn't do real marble heavy, something that heavy in this RV, but just the marble effect, look, is something that I was considering. But eventually I settled on the butcher block, and I do not hate it. Again, the bathroom is one of the things that I absolutely could not figure out what I wanted to do with it. I finally got that situated, and it's again one of my favorite things. My bedroom. I love what I've done with the bedroom. It was a lot of work. I knew I wanted the fireplace to be underneath, centered from the TV, so it was a little doing. I had to move it over. So basically what I did was, and a lot of folks would probably not want to do what I've done in an RV, I tore out some of my drawers, some of my closet space. I've done a lot of that because there were certain things that I wanted to happen that I needed the space for. And I had already figured that I had way more storage than I actually needed. So another thing that I kind of knew I wanted is some way to put a TV here, so that when you're entertaining in this area, this whole area right here, or sitting there eating, maybe if we're at a campsite and we have company over, we can all be watching television. So of course you can see I put the Apple TV there. Another thing I love that I did is I changed out this backsplash here. There was another one here before, but I knew once I did the butcher block that I wanted to do something a little bit different. It was a little busy with the other one. The butcher block itself it's not too busy, but I just thought it contrasted better with just having a white stone there, so I really love that. Of course, I got the faucet here. This sits in there very snugly. It's a cutting board, of course, but if we're camped out and we don't want that one there because we're gonna use the sink, we have this one that sits there like that. Your dry rack like this, and there you go. A whole different setup now. I have my spice racks: salt, pepper, seasoned salt, brown sugar, Italian season, parsley, and oregano mixed, because you can do a little cooking in here. As you can see, this stove was not here at first. I had the ugly stove in here, and I liked these lights was the main thing that made me get this stove. But as you can see, it all works. That one there, that one there. And this is how you would do the oven. I made this little cubby and this food tray to match everything. So when I'm ready to go around the RV and eat, I can just use it, put the food here, and voila, that goes back there. My dinette table. So remember I was saying I have a chess board. So chess is one of my favorite board games, if not my favorite board game. So I had custom made a table here with some plywood and some other stuff. But once I did my butcher block countertop, I wanted to match the table, so I had to do it all over again. I routed out this and inset the chess pieces, or the stone for the chessboard. And then I got these fancy looking chess pieces here, and voila, custom chessboard. So if you ever see me on the road and you're into chess and you want to play a game of chess, tell me, hey, let's play a game of chess. I also have another table. I have a computer desk in the back already that I've made for my designated computer desk, but I also cut another piece of butcher block about this size and made a whole different table that you could use as another computer desk. And the reason for that one was pretty much whenever I'm doing like YouTube stuff here, like almost like a studio. I'll give you an example of what that looks like. But yeah, so this is the table that I'm proud of. Also, I do have it on the Lagoon mount. I put these legs on it just to hold the weight because it's so heavy, and whenever you're gonna be just moving around, driving around, you don't have to keep worrying about it. But these come off, of course, and then the table does whatever you want to do. Just throwing pillows everywhere, huh? So this futon-like couch sofa. So I had this idea that I wanted I wanted you to walk in here and see pure white. And that's why you see a lot of white. And it's not practical for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to say, why would you do so much white? And then RV is camping. It's never going to last. I do have more flooring that I'm eventually going to probably change out, like this wood look. More like a grayish wood. But for now, I want to use the white floor. Like I said, my idea was to do everything white, and I executed on what my vision was. So whenever I want to change it, I'll get to that. But right now, I'm enjoying it the way it is. This is what my vision was. I'm loving it. But anyway, this white futon sofa. I don't know if I'm going to keep this here. To me, it doesn't fit it looks okay, but it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. So eventually, I'm probably going to build something right here. I don't think I'm going to buy an RV sofa either, because I haven't seen one that I really like. And I don't know, it's just, so futon, that's going to change. So one thing I didn't bring up is the fact that this bench right here, I tore this whole bench. You can see I got one RV bench seat still here, but I took this side out and put this cow print type here, and I got the matching pillow on the other side to kind of tie it together. And I think I'm gonna get like a cow rug. You guys tell me what you think. Think I should get a cow rug? Real quick, guys, one thing I want to touch on is this residential refrigerator that I put in from the RV refrigerator. And it was a game changer. Absolutely. It's full of some BS right now, but it works so great. Since I'm running solar, I have a lot of solar, but I'm gonna put more solar. I don't have all the solar I want. I inch my way up to see exactly how much I need. I figured out about what I need. Talk about that later. But the RV fridge, I didn't want to sacrifice because of the whole propane thing. I was like, being off grid, being able to use propane would be a great idea. But I'll tell you, the way RV refrigerator takes so long, get cool, never. Turn it on now, 1 hour, freezing. And it gets colder, and it holds more things. Overall, go residential if you can. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You're gonna need some power for it though. I don't know if I would just run it. I do have a generator. I don't even use it, but residential. Okay, this wall right here, it was very ugly. Very ugly. And I decided that I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and it took me a long time to actually get around to it. This is like one of the last things I've actually done. So I got this vision in my head, and I went for it. So I did, of course, black up there, and I did the little chair rail design here, and let me show you. Eventually, I'm a car guy, of course. I was gonna put this here, but I don't know, it's too big. Maybe no. Well, wait, upside down. I'm a car guy, hey. So I was gonna put this here, but it may be a little bit too big. It's not hanging on a little thing there, but yeah, kinda. You guys tell me what you think. Ferrari. I'm a car guy, love cars. Okay guys, we're in a bedroom, and I did put a little bit of time in this bedroom as well. Table that I'm sitting on, I put a bunch of wood planks on. I think I'm gonna take this off though and do a butcher block piece here. I had to completely custom build the frame here for the fireplace to be on. Of course, I have my surround sound receiver here, internet here, PS5 here. I don't remember if it's a 55 or a 60-inch TV, but that's there. I put these wood like slats right here, more surround sound speakers, more lighting. I had to build that. When I first got it, there was an old, very little TV right here, but this is a huge cabinet. I don't know why. I put my solar charge controller there, and all that space is just open for whatever. And as you can see, so much closet space right here. So now we're in my bathroom. Remember, I told you there were a few things you would hear me say that's one of my favorites. Here's another one. So of course I did the vessel sink. Much lighting. That was the last piece of lighting I built. The first piece of lighting I built in here was the one all the way around the perimeter here. That is very blown out. So, but yeah, you can see it all the way around the perimeter. Of course, I did decide to go with gold throughout the bathroom, obviously. Okay, so I have about 500 watts of solar on the back end of the RV and just 100 watt on the front. My goal is to put about 1,000 in the back, so I'll add 500 more in the back and then maybe 400 in the front total, so about 300 more in the front. I keep it in separate zones. The rear is really for the entertainment, TV, a lot of other things I have going on in the back here, surround sound, PlayStation, all those things, while the front will mostly be for kitchen stuff, air fryer, refrigerator, things like that. I use this Core 1 from Renogy, and I really like it. I've had to replace it a couple of times actually, so I might get roasted, but I know a lot of people do Victron. I like the Renogy stuff. I started with Renogy stuff, so I just kind of keep it going. So this is my battery monitor. I think most people understand what this Renogy battery monitor does. It's like the percentage of the battery, the amp hours, of course the watts that's coming in right now. And then this Core 1, it just gives me a little bit more information. It's very intuitive. I got RV leveling right here. Matter of fact, since I got this one, I'm just now setting up the leveling, but you can add more devices. I don't have any more to add right now. And of course, so the front battery is at 100% right now. No watts are coming in because we at 100, we're full. And right now, at the back, we're getting 182 watts in. It's a little cloudy outside, but I like this unit. I can monitor this from my phone wherever I'm at in the world. I can look on my phone and this thing, it shows up mobily. I love it. Would I recommend it? Again, I like it. I've had to replace it. This is actually one that you can see that the plastic is still on. I just replaced this one. The first one, for some reason, it just blacked out. I don't know, I don't understand it, but I like it. It does work when it works. So of course you saw that I have another one of these in the front to monitor up there. We have two battery monitors. I don't need another one of these in the front because this monitors everything. Whatever I add, it monitors here. So for instance, I'll go to my devices. You can see the refrigerator is right there. I touch that, we just turned on the refrigerator, and then I'll turn the refrigerator off. I'm gonna go to the refrigerator and show you this from my phone. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna touch it right now. I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, so I got my phone, I don't even know what's in my refrigerator right now because I haven't had it on really. I don't really have it on as much. I don't really need to have it on, but as I said, I love the residential style refrigerator. I would never go back. So here we are with the app. I'm in focus? Okay, with the app. So Renogy Core 1. Again, like this would be my front zone of solar. Right now I'm getting 48 watts, weird because it's full up there. Okay. This would be my rear zone. We're getting 330 right now. I guess a little cloud has passed over because we were getting a little less than that a little while ago. And again, like I said, that right there, you can see the refrigerator is on. Can you see it? You can see it? Yes, you can see it. Watch this. See that? Just like that. Wherever I'm at. So let's say I want to go camping later today, but I don't have the refrigerator on. All I have to do is go to my phone before I come over here to get the refrigerator pre-cooled, hit that button, turn it on, awesome. So I love the Core 1 for that reason. And the things Renogy got going on, they have motion sensors and things like that. I haven't added all the things that I want to get my system exactly how I want it, but I'm working on that. This is one of my favorite things though. Can you hear it? And so we shut that back off. I have these throughout the RV in several places. Well, not several places, but a couple of places. Again, I can monitor my solar here like this. So whenever you're going through the RV, see the sun is coming out crazy. We're getting 420 something watts right now in the back. The front battery's at 99%. It just went down a little bit because I turned the refrigerator on because it was at 100%. That's why this is going up. So remember in the back, it was saying 0 watts. That's my Ring camera. We'll get to that in a minute. But in the back, it was saying 100%, and there was 0 watts coming in because it was full. Once the solar is full, it doesn't put out. But when I turned the refrigerator on, it depleted a little bit. So you can see it went down 0.3%, and now 41 watts is trying to fill it back up. Speaking of Ring camera. Go live. Slowly loading. And so we can monitor what's going on outside at any given time. Of course, I have the backup camera. I have the old backup camera that came with the RV, but I'm working on getting the new, more modern one with cameras all around it. That's one of my next things that I'm gonna do in the cockpit, in the cabin. I'll show you guys that in a minute when we get back up to the front. That's one of the last things that I haven't showed you guys yet. So here's my cockpit. Just any ordinary RV cockpit, I guess. What I'm gonna show you guys after this is things that I'm actually working on. I haven't seen anybody really do that because although, like I said, I've been working on this thing for a long time on and off, I finally got it to a point that I'm like, I would say I have about 15% more to finish it. And in doing that, you can see my panel here is still loose. I'm still working on this because I haven't hooked up everything to the switches here. I'm gonna put like a light bar in the front, things like that. So my switch panel is still not nailed, screwed down yet because I'm not done with it. I don't wanna have to screw it down and then take it back up. Once I put it in, it'll be there. This is wrapped with carbon fiber, it's dusty. I'm gonna also wrap this with carbon fiber. It's the ugly wood grain that comes in, like that little wood paneling stuff. Gonna wrap that. I'm gonna change it. This is a pop-out radio, but I'm gonna change that to, you know, something more modern. There's not much more to show up here. This was the generator switch. I don't need that anymore because I removed it for an inverter style. I'm working on this TV right here. You can see that it's still loose. It's not tightened in yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to put it in behind flush like this or sit it out and mount it. I don't know. This DVD player, it may come out. And so now what I'm gonna do is go through and show you guys a couple of things that are not finished. Okay, one of the things that I'm working on is, see this? I had this brick style wallpaper that I had up for a while that goes all the way around the slide out area. I'm gonna remove that and go for more of a shiplap look. And I may do real planks actually. So I'm gonna do that. I have to do framing around the windows. I'm gonna also do that. So that's unfinished. This is something that you may have seen behind the sofa. And what this is plexiglass. I'm gonna make like doors for the wine cabinet that you see in the back above the computer desk. So I'm gonna use this plexiglass as the glass for the, so you can see through the frame. That's what this is gonna be. So you have that. These seats were not here when I bought this RV. There were some very ugly RV pattern seats like they always have. And so I changed these to, I was gonna reupholster the old ones, but I decided to just go with something that I like more, and I actually love these seats. It went with the theme very well. Another thing that's not finished, the bathroom floor. You can see that I have it how I want it, but I haven't put the cement down yet. Or grouted, of course. So yeah, that's another thing that I gotta do. The toilet. There's more of a cassette style toilet here. I know that I'm gonna put a composting toilet in here. That's just emergencies. So here's another little piece that I'm working on. You can see it has the 2 sockets right there. I'm gonna put another switch panel right there for like USB ports and everything like that. Basically, whenever you're on the couch here or on the table here, you can charge your phone or do all the things that you need to do. Right here behind the TV that I have in the kitchen, you see I have my air fryer here, rice maker here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, checking out my RV. I know this video stretched out a little bit, but I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to take more trips and share it with you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Subliminal TV.